Greetings everyone and welcome to Matchbox Memories. Today we're going to look at Mix 7 of 2024. And I don't have all the cars, unfortunately. I am missing the Tesla Roadster. I did not find that particular vehicle, but I have the other new vehicles that we haven't seen before. So we're going to open those up and then we're going to have a look at some vehicles I've had in my collection for years in some case, and I haven't opened them, and then compare them to some of the vehicles I already have open. So without any further ado guys, let's open these up and have a look at them. Alright, let's look at them. 3 vehicles at a time. So we'll take the first 3, no particular order. And let's open those up and have a look at them. So first up we have the 1972 Lotus Europa. I don't have too many versions of this in my collection. I've only got 2 loose versions, and I'm pretty sure I have more that I carded that I haven't got to. They are in various totes that I just haven't looked at in months. So here it is guys, in this pale red. No details at the back or front. 1972 Lotus Europa. 2023 license is the back of it. I'm not going to look at all the backs. Next we have this Volkswagen ID4 in white. This is the second or third version of it. I definitely have it in blue as well. Always get mixed up between the Volkswagen and the Renault. They look very, very similar to me. At least the die-cast versions do. And then we've got a recolor of this 2020 Ford Bronco. We've seen it a few times. I didn't pull the other versions I have in my collection, even though they're displayed, because we've seen them so recently, but we will open that and then just keep going. So there they are guys, they're open. Let's have a look at the Ford Bronco first, in this metal flake emerald green with these beautiful gold tires. Look, this vehicle looks absolutely fantastic from the side. Fully detailed back. And detail front as well. Really, really nice and very, very true to the actual car. (2022) Ford Bronco Sport. It's really nice. Third or fourth version that we've seen of it now. Next we have this Volkswagen ID4. In white. It's quite nice. And this is the, I think this is the original version in blue. This one was quite hard to find in Vancouver at first. The first few cases that this was supposed to be in, they didn't have this particular model. And then all the subsequent cases had it. So we all started hoarding them only to find out they were just as regular as any other vehicle. Anyways, thank God Walmart takes returns. Definitely not a car you want to get stuck with. Die-cast car anyways. It's quite nice, isn't it? Alright, and then we have the Lotus Europa. It's an old casting. There's probably 15 or 20 different versions of this. This one's really nice. It's almost a pastel red. Not quite pink. Look at that. The trim's in gold. You can kind of see that. There you go. Detailed, half detailed front, I guess. Lights are not done. And as I mentioned earlier, the rear hasn't been finished either. But still, quite a nice casting. Unfortunately, I don't have too many versions of it, but these are some of the versions I do have. I'm pretty sure these are both from mainline, from the mainline. All right, next 4 vehicles we have the 2016 Nissan Sentra, the Holden VF Commodore SSV, which is a new casting We did see it as a police car earlier this year, or maybe it was late 2023. And then this is a repeat, this Cadillac. And of course the fire truck, the Freightliner. So let's open those 4 cars up, guys, and have a look at them. All right, let's have a look at the fire truck first, the Freightliner. It says Matchbox Fire Department, Unit 23, Crew 2. El Sequenda, California, which is where Matchbox's head office is. Good detailing. They put a ton of detailing into these fantasy castings because they don't have to spend the extra dollars on the licenses. It's nice when it's your own license. Freightliner, business class. Made in Thailand. Good set of wheels. Just a nice little fantasy casting. Red interior. That's really nice. All right, next we have the Cadillac Series 62 from 1941. Look at that beautiful blue. Detail front. Gorgeous. I've seen this in a few colors. The only other version of it that I have open is this black version from the Cadillac series from, I think, 2019. And to me, this is the nicest version of this car. Look at that. Two-door. Does have some back seats. You can see it there. Really is a very nice casting. At some point I do want to do a display with just cars from the 1940s, 50s and 60s. Those two look gorgeous. Alright, Australian car next. The Holden VF Commodore SSV as a sedan for the first time. We've seen it as a police car, the original issue of it, or original release I should say, of this vehicle. This one's fully detailed in this beautiful, not sure, just it's a sort of a metal flake orange. It's almost amber, metal flake amber perhaps. Better way of describing this color. Look at that fully detailed back as well. Beautiful. Black interior. Should be a right-hand drive, and it is. Yeah, beauty. And since I have it out, let's have a look at the police version of it. So, keeping SA safe, which I think is South Australia. Highway patrol. We honor, we serve. Back not detailed in this particular one. Look at that. Looks really good in white as well. So we'll compare the backs of the two vehicles and see what the difference is. See, that one's fully done. The orange one is fully done, and the back of the white one is 5% done. And you can see the difference when it's fully done. Yeah, nice little casting. I'm glad Matchbox added this particular vehicle to its family. It's really well designed, and it's just a beautiful die-cast vehicle. Very nice. And then this recolor of this Sentra. It's almost a pastel-y maroon. That's metal flake. Definitely not a dark maroon. It does have a tint of milkiness to it. Fully detailed again. Look at that. Look at the detailing. Nissan number plate. Looks really good. Fully detailed front. Gray interior. Black base. The 2016 Nissan Sentra. Of course, we saw the original version of this in blue, which is right there. And there was the infamous shortage of wheels at the factory, and they made a bunch of them with a different set of wheels. So if you don't have that wheel variation, guys, have a look out for it. They are still available. Certainly online you can find them, and they aren't that expensive, but it's just a nice addition to the set of Sentras. So they're the cars we just looked at, guys, and we'll open some of these other vehicles that I've been looking forward to opening for years and just never got around to looking at these. All right, we're going to start off by looking at a few Cadillac ambulances. Here's a vehicle I've had in my collection for a very, very long time. Never got a chance to open it. This one is probably from around 2016. I thought it was older than that. I thought it was 2013 for some reason, but 2016 it is, and we will look at that. Same vehicle in gold. I think this one might be from 2013. No, this one's even older, 2009. So this vehicle has been in the lineup for quite a few years. I have to say, guys, they are quite expensive. If you try to buy these online, some of these go up as much as $20 US. Very, very popular. People are just starting to collect these, and it's hard to find them. And this one is from 2009 as well. And then we have some 1963 Cadillac Hearse. So the same cast, almost the same casting, just to show you the differences. Same year, both are 1963, so you'd expect the front to be the same, and they are. And the difference is really the difference between a hearse and an ambulance. So the ambulance has the siren, and it's got a window at the back. And you can see there's some differences in the casting as well. There's lights in the ambulance, and the hearse has the back cover that as you would expect, and there's a different door. And then there's two hearse. These are very, very expensive as well, in the $15 to $20 range. This one's in black, and I already have it open, so I'm not going to open this particular one, but we'll have the loose version that I already have in my collection. We'll have a look at that. It's exactly the same. And just for the record, this it's from 2006, so very, very old, approaching 20 years here. All right, so there they are open, and I just realized there was a casting change. So look at that. 4 different hearse, 2 different castings. There's 2 with what I can only imagine is a sunroof. And this one has it covered, and you can see the position of the sirens also moved. So it's sort of in the middle of the vehicle, and in the newer casting you can see it's closer to the windshield. It's interesting. So a quick look at this vehicle. We haven't looked at it before, so actually, and I forgot, I do have another version of it, which we just saw in my last video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but let's just have a quick look at these. M. Walton Hospital Emergency Vehicle. Beautiful. Look at that. Good detailing on the inside. Chrome base. Just really, really nice. And then in red, Miller County Unit number 2. It's really nice as well. Good color schemes. No details at the back or the front, but very well done. And then this is the newer casting. This one says Beverly Hills EMT. No detailing on the back or the front. Again, this one's got that ugly gray grill that they put on sometimes. Not grill, but base. And you can see the grill is gray as well as other lights, and really it takes away from the casting. They should have just done it all in chrome. And this one is a Target exclusive. This one is the Municipality of Peel, Paramedic Services, Canadian Medical Service out of Ontario. Beauty. This one's quite pricey as well. Matchbox Fire Department, Paramedic. I think this one is out of the Cadillac series from 2019, which I just did a video on, and I think that's where I picked this up. It's either this one or it's that one. I'm not sure which one it is, guys, but one of these two are out of the Cadillac series. I do recall there being a red Cadillac. And then the two Hearse, absolutely beautiful. These are so popular and so hard to get a hold of. Just side livery, just the trim in gray, no detailings on the front or the back, unfortunately. But this is just a fantastic casting. Beautiful. 1963 Cadillac Hearse. And this is the one I already had in my collection. Fairly good condition. Not going to open the new one. Really, really nice. All right. Let's move along. All right, very quickly, 3 more Cadillacs to view. This is the Cadillac Sedan DeVille in this in the brown with the gray trim, and this particular one is from 2009. We have the same vehicle in green and black with the yellow trim. I think also from, when is this? Oh, this one's newer, 2015. So this is a newer version of it. Same vehicle though, same casting, and red with the gray trim. From 2007. I'm going to open those 3 up and then also look at this 1959 Chevy wagon with a canoe on top, which we haven't looked at. Oh, almost dropped that. From 2016. So let's have a look at those. All right, let's have a look at the Chevy wagon first. And this part is interchangeable. 59 Chevy wagon. This gorgeous red, just side trim detailed, no other detailing front or back. And like I said, this part is interchangeable. I've got it in gray, so you see the top comes off. And if I wanted to, I could swap it with this and vice versa. As you can see, it just comes off and it just fits right back. And then I also have it in green. I think this one's from some 5-pack called Jungle Guides. Not sure if this has the interior. My guess is it doesn't. Same vehicle. And then it also came in green and silver as 5-packs exclusives. I couldn't find the silver version of it, but I do have it in my collection somewhere. But there it is in green, different green. And that is from 2019. Sorry, I said 5-pack, but this is a 9-pack. And it has the Arrow Flint livery on it, which is a Matchbox theme. All right, let's look at the Cadillac Seville next. This is in red with the gray trim, detailed back. No details at the front. Cadillac Sedan DeVille. Here we have it in green and black with the yellow trim. Gray interior, chrome base, and in brown. And then I also have 4 other versions in my collection, which we won't spend too much time looking at, but we have it in yellow, in pink, in blue with the black top there, that's beautiful, and then that maroonish color. So quite a few different versions of this car, guys. Beautiful car to collect. I really like this casting. I think the yellow one is definitely from the Cadillac series, the Matchbox Cadillac series from 2019. And I know there's 2 of them. I can't remember which the other one is, but 2 of these are from that Cadillac series, and the others are just all main lines. Beautiful. I know I said I was going to make the video succinct and keep it to 20 minutes, but it looks like another 30-minute video. Just can't shut up about these cars, unfortunately. All right, next we're going to have a look at these 2 Nissan Titans. One's from 2019 and the other is from 2020. You can see the covers are different. And really the only difference is there's a difference in the color, as you can see. One's a little bit darker than the other, and then they have different sets of wheels. So this one has a gray, darker gray interior, and this one has just a silver. The rim is a different color. You can see that. Okay, so I'm going to open those 2 up and we'll have a look at them. I also found this. This is actually a newer casting. It's from 2023. It just never came to our local Walmarts, and finally I found this at a dollar store. It's an International Workstar Fire Rescue Services, and it's not National Parks. It's that other series that Matchbox does that's called Forest Ranger. I sort of host them all together, my National Parks vehicles and the Forest Ranger vehicles. They tend to be in similar color patterns. So we're going to open that up and have a look at it. As you can see, it's got a 2023 license. Random motorcycle that's been a part of my collection for years. Just want to open it up. Police motorcycle. This is from 1998, so quite old. Had this for a while, the 70th anniversary Corvette. Just never opened it, and I think it's time to crack this baby open. I got it for, I know it says $2.99 there, but I got it for 99 cents. I thought it's worth opening. And then had these forever in my collection as well, the Ford F550 Super Duty, and I just think it's time to open them up. I love this casting. I want to display them. I already have quite a few displayed, and I found 3 of them that I haven't opened, so we'll have a look at them and then compare them to some that I already have in my collection. These are fairly new in the last 5 or 6 years. And then I have the original Opel Kadett that I never opened that I want to look at and compare to the 2 that I do have open. And finally, I will open this 2016 Camaro convertible in gold as part of the 50th anniversary set. Just never opened this particular one, and I do display this particular vehicle, so like to open that up. It's from 2019 as well. So let's open those cars up and have a look at them and then compare them to some vehicles I do have in my collection. All right, let's start off with the Opel Kadett. This is the original version of this vehicle, and the reason I wanted to open this was because I found out that they were making this into a chase, and I haven't seen it yet, but I did see it online. I haven't seen it at the stores. Look at that back detail. It looks amazing. Front is not done, and it just looks absolutely awful at the front. I love the casting. I just wish they finish them. Might have to finish that one off myself. And then these are the 2 newer versions. So the chase looks almost identical to this, guys. It's also in orange, but we saw this fairly recently. You can see, look at the difference. Front's done, it looks amazing. Front's not done, just looks like a ghost of a car. I just saw this in my last video. This is the latest version of it from 2024 Mix 6, I think it was. So 3 versions of it. Not going to spend too much time on it, guys. Just open them up because I am feeling like I'm going to find that chase, and I want to have all the cars ready to display it when I do. Okay, Nissan Titan concept. So I said there were different colors, guys, but the car itself they're both the same color. They're from two different years. One from 2019, the other is from 2020. And the only significant variants that you can see are the rims. One has silver rims, the other has this darker gray rim. We've never looked at this car in detail, so let's have a quick look at it. Look at that detailing. That just looks gorgeous. This is a very, very underrated vehicle. Look at that, fully detailed. Only two of them Matchbox ever created. The only variants being the hubs, but definitely a good casting. I wish they would make it in black and in white, with all the same details and trim that they have on this particular version. Look at that, just gorgeous. What a beautiful vehicle. Definitely worth adding to any collection. Here is the Corvette. This is a beautiful car in real life. I'm not sure what Matchbox was thinking with this 70th anniversary set in orange, and it's got this sort of rough paint. It's not the nicest paint job on it. Even the quality of the paint just seems off. I mean, they've made 5 or 6 different versions of this, all in the main line, and they're all brilliant. They all look beautiful. And this one, the paint's just weird, and don't know why they picked this orange. I mean, I guess I know why, because it is the official Matchbox color, but really this sort of, the paint, the quality of this paint just doesn't feel right. These are quite expensive, so it doesn't even have rubber wheels. They're like $6 or $7 a pop. Fortunately, I got this one for 99 cents. There it is. Moving part. Detailed engine, which is nice. You can kind of see it there. Good little car. Quick look at the bike. The police motorcycle, not licensed. Not one I really collect, but really it just takes up too much space in the packaging, so I'm just going to open it, throw it somewhere to display. So the special edition for the 50th anniversary, unfortunately the back is not detailed, but the front is, as you can see. It's the 2016 Chevy Camaro, and I've got a few of those convertibles, and that's why I opened it up. I've got it in red, yellow, black, and orange, and this gold one is going to look just perfect in that box. And this one you can see has the 2 racing stripes in white. Very, very nice. And what are we missing? All right. Okay, quick look at the Ford F550 Super Duty. It's a huge vehicle in real life. I've seen it in real life on a film set that I worked on, and this is a massive vehicle. Different version. Mountain RSQ official business. Same trim and detail. Never seen one with the front detailed. Fire department. And then 6 more versions I have in my collection. So 9 in total now. Bottom one's the Boone County out of the 5-pack. Matchbox Fire Department. BLM Research. Not sure if that's a mainline or if that came out of a 5-pack. I think it's a mainline. Fire Department 63. Forest Ranger. Emergency vehicle. And talking about Forest Ranger, here's another one. This is the one we just opened. Adding that to my collection. This one is called the International Workstar, so it is not a fantasy vehicle. This is a licensed vehicle, and it's gonna look great in my box that has a combination of national parks vehicles as well as some forest ranger vehicles, and it's double-sided, so some of the you can see through the box there's some INC vehicles, and then the bottom has more green Forest Ranger and National Parks vehicles. Anyways, guys, trying to keep it under 30 minutes. I just went over, so have a fantastic rest of the week. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube. Thank you.